You have clicked the Pixel Record podcast, programmed by KanOfSoda. Sit back, chillax, and enjoy the show.
Alright. Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
Cough, cough, K for cough. Alright, so hello, welcome to the podcast, Shelbi. This is Shelbi AKA Jynx Cipher.
Hello.
So Shelbi, how's school going? Just a round thing to start off.
School's going pretty good. It's senior year, and I'm pretty sure everyone who's a senior is just ready to graduate. Can't say how much blame them. Senior year it's a tough time trying to figure out what you're going to be doing in the future after you graduate. It's a lot of planning and a lot of trial and error, not knowing what you want to do.
Have you thought of where you're gonna go after high school?
Yeah, actually, I'm planning on applying to Columbus State for my freshman year, and then eventually transferring to SCAD, Savannah College of Art and Design, because I want to major in photography.
I actually plan to transfer somewhere in UGA or Georgia Tech after like 2 years or so.
I thought about going to UGA, but it's in Atlanta, so it's kind of a pain to live there, and I don't want to deal with that.
UGA is in Athens. Georgia Tech is in Atlanta.
I was thinking University of Georgia.
Yeah, UGA.
No, I was thinking of Georgia State University, which is in Atlanta.
Oh, okay, yeah. Atlanta's probably one of my top 5 destinations to go after college. One of my other ones is move up to the Pacific Northwest. Probably Oregon. Oregon's a really nice place. I've been there. It's really good. Plus, I could save my grandparents for a while till I can live in the house by myself.
Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Me, personally, I want to get out of Georgia. I do not like it here.
Honestly,
I want to get out of...
Oh, we can't say our town name on here, so it's fine. I'll censor that while I'm editing.
Okay, I want to get out of this place. It's boring, and there's nothing to do here.
Honestly, same. I've been here for almost 10 years. Since 2010.
Same. Yeah, same. I moved here in 2010, actually.
Wow, what a coincidence.
Didn't expect that. But after 10 years of being in this town, I want out.
I'm someone who's not only been across the US, like on the other side, but I've also been on the other side of the world. So going to other places for me makes this town look extremely damn basic.
Unfortunately, I haven't left the US. I wish I had. And the furthest I've been up north, and I've been like to the Midwest, but that's about it.
Wow,
I haven't been any further than Texas, and I haven't been any further up north than West Virginia.
This summer, I'm probably gonna go to Indonesia. I haven't been there in 10 years, so...
Must be nice.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing.
If we have a good enough budget, then I'll be able to go.
That sounds great, actually.
Yeah.
I know that after college, my plan is to somehow get to Tennessee. I'd love to live there. There's I've been to Tennessee a few times, to a few different towns, and it's actually really nice. They have a lot of stuff to do. It's like a really big tourist state, and honestly, I love going there. So, and plus, it's a bit further up north, which means, yeah, it is a bit colder, but there is a lot more to do, and I like snow, so there's that.
Yeah, I've actually been to Nashville, Tennessee before, and it's really nice. It's got an entire music museum, because Nashville is pretty much the town of music. And also, this place is some kind of replica of this Greek place in Greece, and it's actually where Percy Jackson was filmed.
The places that I've been to Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg, both like really big tourist towns. They have so much to do there. Like when you go into Pigeon Forge, it's just one thing after another, and you just go down the street and there's so much to do, and it's really fun. It is expensive to live there, but it is definitely worth it if you have the money.
Another place I was considering was maybe Colorado. It's really far-stretched, and it's got a lot of mountains. I've never been there, but I really want to go there.
Yeah, I'd love to travel anywhere else, honestly. I really want to, like, leave the country at some point, and, like, I'd love to go to Europe at some point, and, like, I'd absolutely love to visit the UK and just see how that would go, or, like, Germany, or pretty much anywhere in Europe.
Yeah, I actually do want to visit the UK, and just for more than just probably meeting some of my favorite YouTubers there, but I've always wanted to go to the UK, especially Europe as well. Europe seems like, Europe is a very interesting place. There's a lot going on.
Yeah, so I've heard. I will say, I know it's, like, very, very cold in the UK, like, a lot colder than it is here.
Oh, yeah,
Because
obviously.
I've seen, like, a few people talk about it, and this one girl, she was talking about her experience. She said it's so much colder than it is in the States.
Yeah, I get it. Europe is farther up north.
Yeah. One city I'd actually love to visit is London. I've always wanted to see that city in person.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot of history around it, and despite how flippin' cold it is, it'd actually be really fun to go in for it and see what all it has to offer.
Yeah, Europe has a heck of a lot of history.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
I also love to visit Italy as well. It seems nice over there. And probably Greece.
Yeah, Greece would be really cool to visit. Same with Italy.
Yeah, I would love to go to Italy. Hopefully no water monsters come out of the ground like in Far From Home.
Personally, I'd love to visit Germany. I've heard a lot of good things about the place, because I know a few friends who have been to Germany. My parents, when they were younger, my dad was stationed in Germany, and my boyfriend actually went to Germany some years ago. So I've heard a lot of good things about it, and I've heard it's, like, a really cool place to visit.
I think Alicia was born in Germany.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, it makes sense. Her mom's from there.
Also, another country I'd really love to visit is Japan.
Oh, yeah,
I
definitely.
absolutely love to visit Japan. They have so much to offer over there, and I know they have, like, they're really technologically advanced. Is that the word? I'm not sure. But they have a lot of technology to offer, and of course, like, they have so much culture over in Japan, and I'd absolutely love to visit the place.
Yeah, it's such a shame that Logan Paul had to step on the ground. He does not deserve to step on the ground ever again, considering what happened. I can't believe
the only downside to visiting Japan is that I don't know any Japanese, so I'd just be really confused.
Yeah, I heard Japanese is a very hard language.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, hopefully you don't go into Forest recording body saying, "Hey yo, what's poppin', little gang?" I know I shouldn't be joking about this, but whatever.
We shouldn't joke about a lot of things, but we do. So.
But then again, you love dark humor, don't you?
Yeah, and what's the use of hiding something that already happened? Like, just throwing it under the rug instead of taking responsibility for it is just not something you should do. Like, it happened, yeah, we should be able to talk about it. Like, yeah, it was terrible, but don't just push it under the rug and forget about it.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's just me.
Hi, I'm Shelby. I'm going to throw my flag into the air. Whoops, I killed someone on accident. Oh well, let's throw it under a rug. Oh wait, we need to take it out and let's make jokes about it.
Wait, what do you mean, accident? Honestly though,
or was
knowing
it?
Me, I would accidentally kill another band member. Oh yeah, for those of you who are really confused, I'm in color guard, not military, but marching band. There is a difference. I throw flags and fake weapons, and the amount of times I've almost hit myself or someone else has become uncountable at this point.
You think you're gonna do? I think there's color guard in college as well. I don't know.
Any college that usually has a football team, there usually is a marching band and color guard. Unfortunately, the colleges that I'm going to do not have a color guard or football team.
I know at CSU there is a football team, but it's really not as big of a deal.
Yeah, CSU, there's, like, I didn't even know they had a football team, honestly.
Yeah, me neither. I don't really pay attention to sports anyway.
I know that at Savannah, they're, like, an art-based school, so they don't really have any, they don't have a football team there. I looked under the athletics and stuff, they don't have football.
Welp.
Yeah, so won't be doing color guard for a good while unless I can find an indoor team, which I might try and do.
Or just join a local winter guard.
Yeah, that's what I meant by indoor team.
Yeah.
I don't know if Savannah has a winter guard though, but if so, I know what I'm doing, because I'm doing winter guard right now for Columbus, and I'm going to be doing it next year as well.
Alright.
Sorry, town name. I'm doing winter guard for my town right now, and it's a lot of fun. And I plan on joining it next year as well. For the record, this is the first time I've ever done this, so I can't speak. I'm really bad at public speaking.
Oh well, it's fun. You'll get better over time. Besides, you'll have to do public speaking at some point in your life, so... Yeah,
I take theater, so I already have to do that.
Yeah, life sucks, but sometimes you're just gonna have to live with it.
Yeah. That reminds me, I have a thing for theater that I need to memorize, but haven't yet.
Well,
I have a monologue that I need to memorize.
I know, for theater, I've had to do monologue memorizing, but most of the time I don't get it memorized. Sometimes I'll read it off the paper, sometimes I get some of it memorized, but at the end of the day, I honestly don't give a crap.
Yeah, I have a very small amount of my monologue memorized at the moment. The only reason I really took theater in the first place is because I wanted to major in theater, but it's really hard to find a job in theater tech, so photography it is. Because it's something I enjoy doing, and there's actually a lot of jobs in photography, like professionally at least. I've done my research.
What else?
You said you're majoring in film, right?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. How's that going?
Pretty good. I know next semester I'm going to be taking a film class. It's in this place in our town called Flat Rock Studio. I'm pretty excited.
So,
it's gonna be like a 6-hour class though, but yeah.
Of course, everyone knows what teachers say about college. Everyone knows the rumors and all of that. But you've actually done college. What is it actually like?
It's actually pretty fun and laid back. The teachers...
I know a lot of teachers say that college is really demanding, that there is a lot you need to do and that it's really strict. But I've heard otherwise from a lot of people.
Yeah, I don't know what teachers have experienced college back in their day, or either these teachers experienced something else back in their day, or they're just lying to get you to work hard just to earn something that is worthless.
That's about right.
But yeah, teachers are pretty laid back, or I guess it just depends on who your teacher is. I've had some pretty laid back teachers, although there are some that are very lecture heavy. Like I had a teacher who he literally just talks. There were no PowerPoints, no videos, nothing. But luckily, there's this website, it's called Rate My Professor. You can search up professors and see what they're like. It's basically a review site, and you can see what they're like. If they're good, you can have them. If you're bad, then you don't have to have them.
Oh yeah, have you joined any clubs at your college yet?
Yeah, a creative writing club. I've also joined the radio station. CSU runs its own radio station.
That's cool.
Yeah, I know. I think I told you something like that about that. We were going. We were going to meet. Remember I told you we were going to meet downtown with my buddy Matt to record in a studio in person, but you couldn't because you're cough.
Yeah.
That's where the WCUG radio station is, where CSU runs the station. It's actually pretty fun.
It's actually really cool.
Yeah, you should join it next year if you go to CSU.
I'm planning to, so I might.
Alright.
Okay, last thing, since I, don't really know how these work, does, CSU have any, fraternities or sororities? And how are those going?
I think
I'm
they,
curious.
I'm sure they do. I'm not exactly sure how they work. You'll have to look that up for yourself, but I think they do. I'm positive.
Because I know most colleges do, but I have no idea how they work or what they are exactly.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to look them up on your own time. I'm not exactly sure how they work, so you're gonna have to find out by yourself.
I am college illiterate.
Oh well, it's fine. Oh yeah, and oh yeah, have you ever been told that you have to buy your own textbooks?
Yes.
I really don't like it, but the good thing is that you can actually get some money out of it. Like, I know a few days ago, I've turned in my textbooks I bought for the semester, even though I barely used it, and I got back $68.50. I'm like, damn, since I really had no job and I'm broke AF.
I feel that. Over the summer, since I recently got my driver's license, I'm planning to actually get a job my freshman year of college to make some money so I can actually move to, SCAD and go over there near campus.
I don't have a job yet. R.I.P. I need one.
Yeah, I know that there are a lot of places hiring. I'm probably going to apply at either, like, a fast food place, just so I can save up some money to move.
I was planning to apply at the library. I know I've applied to it a week or so ago. I haven't got a response yet, but I should. I have a pretty sick resume, so.
Something, like, there are a few different places that I know are hiring. Like, I know Chick-fil-A is always hiring. I know that's where one of my friends works. There's a Subway over, near the strip mall that we usually like to hang out. The Subway there is hiring, I'm pretty sure. There are a bunch of places in that strip mall that are actually hiring, so I'd look over there if you want. I'm pretty sure there are plenty of places all over town that are hiring, at least so you can save up enough money to get what
you still there? I kind of cut off for a second.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, let's go back to it. So what else do you want to talk about?
I'm not entirely sure. I came into this unprepared. I didn't know what the topic was going to be.
It's fine. I didn't know either, so I just decided to just improvise and go as we go along. Ooh, has there been any crazy stuff going on in school?
Not that I know of, I don't think.
Or some tea drama?
I mean, oh yeah.
But if you want to say any names, but if you want to tell stories, don't say the actual name. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, so you probably know who I'm referring to. We all remember Satan. Please tell me you know who I'm referring to, right?
The male or female?
Male.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. I know, me and Alex were talking. Oh yeah, me and Alex were talking about him, and we decided to just call him Phil. It doesn't fit him.
We're just calling him Satan for the sake of simplicity.
Alright.
So, I was sitting at lunch with some of my friends, because I used to just sit in the senior cafeteria by myself, because I didn't really have anyone to interact with, but I sit at a table with a bunch of my friends, and this one kid that sat next to me used to be friends with Satan, and he actually asked me if I had talked to him in a while, and I looked at him and said, I haven't talked to Satan in over a year, and he was like, huh, I thought you guys were chill, and I'm like, no, not at all. All I know is that Satan is apparently officially in the military now, so I looked at his Instagram page or whatever, so there's that, and I'm like, huh, I haven't talked to him in over a year, because it's weird because I don't hate him, but I do not want him in my life, because he was a very toxic person.
Oh, yeah.
At the same time, I wish him the best in life.
Yeah. You want to, talk about him on the podcast, Satan?
Yeah, so let's just say some of the stuff that Satan did.
Yeah.
And hope he never finds his podcast.
Yeah. Are you comfortable with talking about him, considering what he's done to you?
Yeah, I'm chill.
Alright, I wish we were talking in person so I could hug you.
I'm good. I'm Gucci.
Alright, let's start from the beginning, back to your freshman year.
Yeah, officially, I met Satan, I want to say, it was either at homecoming, or it was it was in PE. I'm pretty sure it was in PE, when one of my other closer friends, we'll call her Muddy. she introduced me to Satan.
Wait, Muddy, you mean Alicia?
Yeah.
Alright, it's fine, we can say Alicia's name.
Oh, okay.
If we want to use cover-up names, we should do those for people that we don't like. The ones we despise and don't want anything to do with.
One of my friends, Alicia, actually introduced me to Satan. We had PE together and we were doing the pastry test one day. She called me over and I was friends with her.
The fitness gram pace. Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt, but the fitness gram pace test is a multi-stage robot capacity test that progressively becomes a more pain in the ass as it continues. Remember that?
Yeah, it seems that's still accurate.
Oh yeah. Alright, continue.
I got introduced to Satan in PE, and we became fairly good friends. I remember interacting with him at homecoming, and he was being a complete idiot, but he was pretty funny. He was pretty chill. Eventually, I ended up developing a crush on him. And lo and behold, he also had a crush on me. So we got together. We dated for, I want to say, 4 or 5 months.
Oh yeah.
After a few months into our relationship, I want to say 2 to 3 months, I found out some stuff. He apparently lied to me about a bunch of things about his family, about where he had always been. Because when I invited him out to do things, he always made up an excuse of something that was going on, and apparently it was all lies.
Oh yeah, I know. I know you sent us a screenshot of his mom talking to you. She was saying stuff like he's not actually in the hospital. He does not live with his sister and stuff like that.
Yeah, he was talking about his sister that apparently she didn't live with them anymore, but he went to visit her a lot and she was in the hospital. And according to his mom, he hadn't seen his sister in like 10 years.
Oh.
And
confirmed. Something else. I remember in our freshman year, in the second semester, he said he was going to move away to live with his sister, like out of the state, but turns out he's still just living here like usual. I didn't really take it. I realized, oh wow, thank God, but I really didn't take it seriously back then.
Yeah, I know he's still here. I know he's in the military now, and he's still in this state.
Alright, continue.
But he lied to me about a bunch of things. We kind of worked it out, and I gave him a second chance. And yeah, I had a bunch of trust issues with him, but I do believe in second chances, and I did care about him a lot. He was my first love, after all. So I gave him a second chance. Things were okay for a few months, and then
in February.
Yeah, it was in February, actually right before Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, right before, like a week before Valentine's Day, he lied to me about him being in the hospital and something being, like, really wrong with him. And I was, like, worrying my head off, and I was afraid that something was gonna happen. He lied about that because apparently one of his friends told him to.
Wait, his friends told you that you were worried?
No, one of his friends told him to lie to me about him being in the hospital.
Oh my, how did I not know this? I want to find his friend and punch him in the face. No one does that to my elbow like that. Do you hear me?
Exactly. But his mom made us break it off. It took me a good while to get over him. Eventually, I want to say, right before I started dating Thomas, he got together with one of my ex-best friends. We'll call her Jane.
I was about to say Lele Pons or something like that.
We'll call her Jane.
Alright, yeah.
So, Satan got together with Jane, and I got really upset because at the time, Jane was one of my best friends. So it hurt that my ex got together with my best friend. But also, I still felt strong feelings for Satan because I wasn't over him yet. And it hurt to know that there was another girl taking my place. And
oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Luckily, you got with Thomas a few months later.
Yep.
I do remember at that point, I used to like him, but I let you take him. Honestly, I eventually got over that. Honestly, I really don't care about him anymore. I actually don't know what I am.
But at
IDK.
the time, after I found out that Satan got together with Jane, I had like one of the worst weeks of my life where I went through so much anxiety and so much depression, and it felt like absolutely terrible.
Huggles.
Then I want to say a few months later, it was I think that happened back in September. I'm not entirely sure, but months later, I found out I had a crush on this one guy who we all know as Thomas. I got with him, and we started dating. We've been dating for about 2 years now.
Yeah, game is on.
Yeah, over
Congratulations.
2 years actually. And Satan, him and Jane broke up eventually.
They kept breaking up and going back together so many times.
Yeah, it was just like on and off thing, and it was annoying to pretty much everyone. Eventually, they permanently broke up, and Satan got with my little sister.
Oh yeah, would you like to talk about the January part?
Oh yeah, so at that point, because Satan kept, he kept hurting me and Jane, so I was just done with this bullcrap, and
Oh, yeah.
I
I would like to talk about January, so you don't have to like talk about it the entire time. So in January, I was hanging out with Shelbi, this person right here, also with Ashley, and Shelbi's two little sisters. I don't know whether I want to love them or hate them, you know?
I have a love-hate relationship between them, so same.
And one day Satan was like, I want to leave the squad with Jane because apparently people were butting in or something like that. So one of Shelby's sisters was texting Satan on Snapchat about it, and she was like, "Nope, I'm done." I don't know what happened between then and the day we came back to school, but I remember you're like, Satan is an ass. I want nothing to do with him. And you're like, I refuse to talk to Satan. I feel like it really split the squad apart. Since I was really friends with Satan at the time, I've been friends with him since 5th grade at that point. So I was pretty upset that the squad was splitting apart, and I wanted everyone to come back together again. I don't know, at the time, it was like that. I wish it wasn't like that at the time. I wish I could have, taken your side instead of being very neutral about it. My apologies.
Yeah, it was a really bad time for the Skittle Squad. There was a lot of drama going on. Everyone kind of hated each other, and it was a lot of stuff going on. Eventually, so me and Satan eventually did reconnect for a little bit.
Yeah,
and
I remember you said during that time you want nothing to do with him. You were
yeah, it was when he and Jane.
I heard you like blocked him everywhere on your social media.
It was when he and Jane first broke up, and I was tired of him hurting her because she was a good friend of mine. And then I eventually did reconnect with him, and we became okay-ish friends. And then August of 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, would you like to talk about May when they finally broke up for good? Do you know why they actually broke up at that time, or was it because Satan actually stopped going to her?
I can't remember why, but I know that a few months later, that's when Satan eventually got with my little sister. And I was so done with this crap. I realized how toxic of a person he was and all the crap he'd done to us. And I was ranting about it to the rest of the squad, and most of them kind of followed suit and realized how terrible of a person he became and how toxic he was, because it seemed like he was faking mental illness for attention. I don't actually know if this was a thing or if it was true, but it seemed like he never had a good day in his life. He never really reached out for help. He kind of just made everyone feel uncomfortable. He made people feel bad for him. He played the victim card a lot. He was just a toxic person to everyone in the squad. So we eventually just cut him off. And it's been over a year since I last talked to him. And that grudge is kind of faded. I don't want him in my life again, but I don't hate him like I used to.
Yeah, who do you want to go, who do you want to call your second oldest sister in this case? What cover name do you want?
We'll call her Brittany.
That really fits her. So, I remember, in August when either I think it was you who told everyone, hey, Satan and Brittany started dating. I was like, what? Oh my god. I really hated their friendship even before they dated. It seems like they were the best of buddies, even though she was fully aware of all the really horrible stuff Satan has done to you and Jane. You know, I'm pretty sure if Satan, like, burned down someone's house, Brittany would go like, hey, yo, what's up, my man? Hashtag #1 best friend forever. I guarantee that would probably happen. Can't say I'm surprised if it would happen. After all, she defended Logan Paul's actions when he filmed that dead body. Like, ugh. So every time I saw them, even before we officially cut him off, I always cringed. And their dating made it a whole lot worse. And the fact that and Alicia mentioned that Satan always called Brittany his sister, which is pretty weird. And I mean, Brittany lives in Alabama, so that explains it, right?
Yeah.
But of course, it didn't really last for long, and they broke up before the end of the month.
I know that Brittany and Satan are actually still close friends.
That's really weird.
Yeah.
Also, I would like to add some more to this story. So, after Satan and Brittany broke up, it really split the squad more and caused a lot of drama. Even though Satan was no longer on the squad, there was still some drama which was affecting the squad. Anyway, so Brittany's little sister, we'll call her Mackenzie. Okay, so Mackenzie went to Instagram and decided to trash talk Jane online, which, by the way, are not supposed to do stuff like that, which is very immature. So Shelbi was like, hey, shut up. Jane is my best friend, okay? I will not allow you to talk about her like that. And looks like they were arguing online. I didn't join in. And I remember Brittany DM'd Shelbi about it, and they were just talking. There was some arguing. And I remember Satan was like, ugh, why is everyone getting so angry at me? In my head, I was like, well, you're the one who started this bull crap. Don't get all boo-hoo. You're the one who was faking stuff for attention. I'm pretty sure he was faking stuff for attention, as Shelbi said earlier. I'm not sure if he was actually affected with mental illness. I actually wish I could have helped him, but he never allowed us to have the chance to help him. So I actually don't know what the hell was wrong with him. But as Shelbi said, I still wish him the best in life. And after that, we never really interacted with those three anymore since they're no longer in our squad. Oh yeah, that actually reminds me, I almost forgot about this. I remember after August, Satan would always go on Jane's Instagram page and go, oh, love hearts, I miss you so much. I was like, what is going on? And Shelbi was wondering that too. So apparently, Satan was trying to give Jane 100th chance, billion chance, or something like that, and was pretty desperate. And it was pretty crazy. God, what a desperate person who still won't get over it. So I remember in one comment when he was like, oh, I miss you so much, Jane, Shelbi was like, oh my gosh, stop commenting. And she was like, Jane, I thought you blocked his sorry ass. I'm not sure how Satan reacted to that, but I'm pretty sure he was shook. You know, it really do be like that sometimes.
And as for why Jane isn't a friend of mine anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Back in January of this year, she went behind my back and tried to take my man, literally. Like, she was nonstop flirting with Thomas. She was sending him, like, cutesy photos of herself and all of that, and I caught her in the act and cut her off because she had tried to do this once, and I told her to back off. I thought she did, and then she went behind my back and was doing all of that, so I cut her off for good because I don't stand that. Don't try to steal someone else's man if you know they're taken. Yeah, did Taylor tell you what happened at the blackout game? Yeah, she told me what happened. One of my other closer friends, Alen, she told me what happened as well, and says she was fighting the urge to punch Jane. Oh yeah, time. Yeah, I actually witnessed it.
I know before Blackout game, you told me that Jane was trying to flirt with Thomas, and when I saw Jane, I was like, oh my gosh. When I saw Jane at the Blackout game, I was like, oh my gosh, I know what's about to come down. And I saw them together, and I know me and Taylor were talking about. Taylor was like, I really want to tell Shelby right now, but I don't want to give her a panic attack. So, I know Taylor took a picture of it, and I know I tried. I know I kind of tried to pull them apart from each other.
Yeah, she ended up telling me after the game, and I confronted them both about it, and it was just a whole big,
Yeah, Jane was, yeah.
I've moved on. Jane is out of my life, and I don't want her in my life again, and this happened way earlier this year, and I've moved on since then. I can live my life peacefully without her, although apparently she's making it very difficult to actually kick me out of her life, because I had heard that at some point she has a new boyfriend now.
Oh yeah, I know you were talking about that one time.
Yeah.
Before I graduated.
Yeah, Richard absolutely hates me, as well as Jane. And apparently Richard did this one thing where he pranked Jane into thinking that he was cheating on her with me.
What? Oh,
Yeah,
oh my god, I'm losing brain cells. Oh my god. Facepalm. I'm facepalming right now.
I'm just sitting here thinking, I don't even know this dude's name. What?
Wait,
Literally, at the time, I didn't even know what his name was when I heard this.
Isn't name actually Richard, or you're just using a cover-up name?
No, his name's not actually Richard.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Are we talking about Guitar Man, or are we talking about a different person?
We're talking about a person that you don't know.
Oh, okay. Oh my gosh.
Stevie is great.
Hey, at least we spilled the tea. I don't know why. I always like spilling the tea about this whole Satan thing. It's just my favorite topic. I don't know why. I guess it's one of the...
Stevie's pretty cool. I don't really talk to him that much, but he's still a cool dude. But this is a different person that you don't know. But I think he's his current boyfriend, but yeah.
Jane.
Yeah. He's Jane's current boyfriend, and so, I don't know. I don't talk to them. I know is that they both hate me, and frankly, I don't care.
Yeah, that's not my problem.
They hate me all they want. It doesn't affect me.
And if something happens, I will go over there and they will not regret it. I wish I could go over there. But yeah, I can't be there all the time for you, but I'll just try and do the best I can in case they interview.
I appreciate your friendship, like, a lot.
Thank you.
I miss having you here, honestly. Like, you were, like, a one-of-a-kind person to have around at the school, and we miss you.
Yeah, I've been more quiet at college ever since I started college, but hey, at least it really doesn't bother me as much.
Well, hey, a bunch of people who are at our school are gonna transfer to CSU, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like me, I don't know what Thomas is gonna do with his life. He doesn't know yet, and honestly, I don't blame him.
Yeah, I really don't like how from a college person's perspective, I really don't like how school is designed. Grade school, basically, they pretty much train you like shape your entire life with a certain.
Yeah, the American education system is screwed up.
Yeah, and also the lecturing part. Did you know that lecturing has been a thing since the medieval era?
Oh yeah. Did you know that homework was originally created as a punishment?
Oh yeah, I know that.
And I'm like, no. I have a few teachers that rarely give homework, which is really nice.
Yeah.
I'm not taking any AP classes this year because I wanted to have a chill senior year so that way I can do more extracurricular stuff.
Yeah, I know there are college professors at my college who actually care. Like, for the final, one of my teachers decided to do a final online, but he said it's gonna be open book because he understands, he said himself, he understands that it's not good to memorize a whole bunch of stuff because after test you're gonna forget all of it, and he says there's no point in that when you can just Google it anytime in your life.
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah.
My math teacher at the moment allows us to use like specific stuff. She allows us to always use a calculator, and she actually knows how to teach very well.
Yeah, I have this math teacher. She's actually pretty nice, pretty easy class. Also on the tests and quizzes, if you show your work on a specific problem, but even if you get the answer wrong, you'll get half credit on that question.
Ah.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome, right?
Yeah. I still think my favorite teacher is my econ teacher. I absolutely love her. She is a ray of sunshine, and she's really sweet.
A ray of sunshine, because she always says, "Hello, sunshines."
Every morning she walks in the classroom and she just greets us with, "Good morning, sunshines," and it's great. I love her.
Hello, sunshines! Time to go to... Yeah, I actually had her last year. I love her. She's pretty, an awesome teacher.
So sweet. She's really fun to be around. She makes learning interesting.
Oh, yeah.
She's actually a really good teacher.
Oh, yeah, she really does. Wait, can you say that again?
She's really good at teaching.
Can you say that again? Oh, no, my internet keeps going out for some reason.
You just want to end it here?
No, let's keep... If you want to.
Yeah, it's been like an hour or so.
Oh, yeah. It says it's been 44 minutes. That's not too bad. Well, 44 minutes of unedited footage.
Yeah. Let's just end it.
But yeah, that discussion about Sane was pretty fun.
Yeah, this was really fun recording. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. And hopefully we'll get to do more in the future. I cannot wait for that.
Yep. I'll always be here. Just let me know, and I got you.
Alright, I'll see you later, Elbow.
Last thing.
And have fun fricking Alicia, because Gyla is canon, even though it's illegal.
I want to say one last thing.
Yeah.
I just want to say props to KanOfSoda for being able to set all this up and including her close friends and allowing them to be in it. Like, honestly, being on this is really cool, and I hope that she's able to go further with it, and I can't wait to see what this podcast is going to be like in the future.
Alright, thank you for your words of appreciation, my Elbow.
Words of wisdom.
Alright, I'll see y'all later.
See ya.